Welcome, and what a pleasure, what an honor to be in front of all of you at this luncheon. I want to thank the Chamber for inviting me to speak here this afternoon. I'm an ardent supporter of Blue Island. Blue Island is my home, as it is your home, either at your house or your business. This is our home. And if you drive around City Hall, I have a lot of props this morning. You'll see this at City Hall. Shop Blue Island. Not only on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, but every single day. We're promoting the shops in Blue Island, and we should do this. Our families, ourselves, our employees, whoever lives in town. We've had a lot of exciting things happen within the last year and a half here in Blue Island. Just recently, a couple weeks ago, a week ago, Oak Street Health opened, a facility just around the corner, literally around the corner. What a fabulous facility, what fabulous services they're going to be providing for our seniors. Again, adding to Metro, to Pronger, and all the other clinics here in Blue Island. We're one big family. Besides Oak Street, you got to remember that intersection, that very dangerous intersection that had been in front of Eisenhower High School. Francisco 127th, the major improvement, $1.some million to improve that location for the safety of our children and for the pedestrians and drivers in that area. What else do we know has been happening around town? From north to south, east and west, we've been trying to attract business all over town. From the McDonald's to Maple Tree Inn to La Finca to the locations on the west, Burger King. And we're going to continue doing that. And I think the general, I kid Jason because that's what I call him, the general. He's the one out there pushing, trying to sell Blue Island. At the Illinois Municipal League, we interviewed, we saw people who are interested in our town. And let me give this a little side note. How many of you know, how many participated, how many people were there at the Veterans Parade over the weekend? I was surprised. I have a niece who lives in Baltimore, in Buffalo, take that back, Buffalo, New York. And guess what? She heard about the parade, she saw it. I don't know if it's Channel 9 or Channel 5 taped it, but she saw it. She said, what a fabulous parade to the veterans. And what an honor it is to honor them, not only on Veterans Day, but every single day for our liberty that we share here in this country. Let's move on. What else has been happening in Blue Island? Well, as you know, October the 11th, Governor Quinn came to Blue Island on that Saturday, beautiful day, and the Clean Water Initiative. 2 grants, great announcements for state funding to help our environment and our local economy. And they nicknamed them the Blue Island Water Initiative. A $300,000 grant for the Northeast Site Wetland Detention Pond, and another grant of $833,558 for Phase 2 to reduce stormwater runoff in the city sewer systems, especially in that area. What we've been speaking within the last year and a half is about going green. Think big, Blue Island going green. Not only with infrastructure, but with our waste, etc. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue doing that and try to use that to our advantage for the city. Besides that, the bridges. State Representative Bob Reedy, again on October the 13th, we had welcome news from Springfield. A check for $500,000 for the engineering, final engineering costs for the Division Street Bridge. God willing, July the 15th, 2015, remodelization, reconstruction of Division Street Bridge starts, and shortly thereafter, the Chatham Street Bridge. Those are major projects, major money that's being invested in our local community. Not that long ago, the General and myself, WBEZ, did an interview where I mentioned Blue Island is the center of the universe. We have the expressways, we have the waterway, we are not that far away from the major airports. We're central. I know everybody complains about the train traffic around town. This is a train town. Think about this. Our office, Marisol, my assistant, receives calls from people as far away as from Japan who are talking about the Broadway crossing, the Double Diamond, over here by Broadway. That is a famous train intersection. We have approximately 180 trains go through town every single day, bringing commerce, jobs, from the West Coast to the East Coast, all the produce. If there weren't trains going through there, we would have people complaining, there's no jobs, there's no industry. As long as those trains are keep going by with produce, you know our economy is working. It's helping support all of us, our communities, our cities, our nation. I have a picture of here with me. As I spoke about to you a little bit earlier about the Division Street Bridge and Chatham Street Bridge. These are the colors we're going to be painting the bridges in Blue Island. We call it Blue Island Blue. If you ever heard the first American Bank commercial about an older lady, and she's talking to her grandson, who's an older gentleman, they're talking about, hey grandma, what color blue do you have? What color blue is that in your hair? And she says it's called Blue Island Blue. But kiddingly, she says, you know what, I'm saving up my money. Now I have enough money to go to see the white sands of Blue Island. I could never figure out why he always mentioned Blue Island. From my understanding, the gentleman lived and probably was even raised in Blue Island. And he always, when he ever has a chance, he mentions the city of Blue Island. And what an honor it is. And he never forgets, and we never forget. So besides the money they received from the state of Illinois, we have other gems. The Meadows Golf Course, what a change. Multi-use facility now, under the direction of Ms. Betty Hartmeyer. Not far away from here. Again, we're going to use that not only for golf, but multiple use for our community. We've been trying to add a little paint up and down Western, weather permitting, from the curves, the yellow curves, signage. Eventually we're going to be repainting all the flower pots, again, to brighten up the location, brighten up and down Western Avenue, but not only from 119th to Grove, Old Western Avenue, Vermont Street, wherever we can do it. This is our home. As when we went to Illinois Municipal League, they said, you know what? How would you like, when people come over to your house, do you clean up? Do you spruce it up? When you come to your home, when you have visitors, the first thing they see is how you look. How's your home look? And that's how it is to us. Blue Island, the city, has to be dressed up at its best. Little by little, we're going to be doing that. The Calsac Trail. What a gem. 26.2 miles. 26.2 miles from Lamont to Burnham Harbor. They've started from Elsip going to Lamont. Next summer, be from Blue Island heading east. Again, $1.2 million to complete the trail, where you can bike, walk, run. Who knows, maybe in the future a marathon down that trail. But again, that also brings business to our community. Up and down the Canal Sat, and to your establishments. But like anything, we need your help. The city cannot do it alone. We need your ideas, but we have to implement it. And we will implement it. There's talk, in fact, some investors came to us and saying, you know what, we're interested in opening up a 1/8 mile racetrack in Blue Island. Right now, there is some land, but it's devoted for some other location. We're developing, we've been having talks as late as last week for 119th and Vincennes. We have some major box stores who will not be competing with our local shops at 119th and Vincennes. So that's ongoing. We're remediation. We're talking with the IEPA. So we're trying to take care of that. And that's going to probably be moving within the next, by spring. The Jewel property also, remediation, is working on that. Developers already in there and trying to clean that location up. Old Western Avenue, not that long ago, probably less than 3 weeks ago, they planted Japanese trees with bloom. We'll have white flowers from spring and possibly all the way up to summer. Again, we're here to help all businesses from 119 all the way down to the southernmost part of Blue Island, east and west. What I've noticed, a lot of investment locally, residentially, and homes, putting new roofs, new siding, new concrete, new businesses opening. 3 Flags is one example, right by Ravens. Again, what an investment. What a beautiful location. What a beautiful lounge, Ravens. The Maple Tree Inn, the Rock Island Public House, Giuseppe's, the Island Bar and Grill, the Hideaway. In all, hopefully within the next couple months, the Blue Island Brewery. 900 barrels of beer crafted here in Blue Island, which then they will supply our local establishments with their beer. And eventually, from my understanding, they will grow and open up a lounge. The Latin Rhythm Club, a Puerto Rican, Cuban, Caribbean restaurant, which then converts at night to a dance club. Latin music, disco, you name it, they play it there. That establishment, as an example, was going to go to Berwyn, but I convinced them to open it up here in Blue Island because of the need, and they're here. The General, myself, specifically the General, came up with the slogan, think outside the loop. That's one slogan, one phrase. The other one is the one that I use, Blue Island is the center of the universe. I've had the opportunity and the honor to come out and be interviewed by Comcast, and where I've tried to explain and give a little history of our town, not only to people who see Channel 4 here locally, but to the world. And it is. People are noticing. People are noticing Blue Island again. We're a city. Remember, we're older than Chicago. We have a lot of history. From its schools, its people, its churches, its businesses. It's you. And we're here to help you as best as we can. But again, we need your help. And I say we need your help. Again, my mentor, the late President Kennedy, asked not what your country do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And I throw that back to you as the business owners, proprietors. Help us out. The city will help you, but we need you to help us, meet us halfway. Whether it's cleaning the snow in front of your sidewalks, whether it's planting flowers in the flower pots, whether it's helping us paint, etc. Let's spruce up Blue Island. Let's make it what it is. It's a gem. It's a gem. Remember, we have a waterway. We have the highways. We have our parks. All those things that other communities are trying to build, we haven't. They're naturally born. They're naturally built here in Blue Island. Again, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank the Chamber for inviting me here. Born and raised in Blue Island, and alderman for 22 years here in the city of Blue Island. I could have lived anywhere in the world. I decided not to leave. I'm here to stay. Thank you very much. Let's go, Blue Island. Thank you. Think big. Thank you.